Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Modern Mining. Today I want to do a kind of farm update, show you what's going on the mining farm. But I have a couple upgrades I want to make to basically the garage kind of set down here. The area that you guys see in every single video, I kind of want to upgrade that. So the first one is for my birthday. I just turned 29. My dad got me a Modern Mining neon sign. So apologies, it's reversed in this video, but I'm thinking about hanging this maybe from the ceiling, just like kind of right here or something like that. I thought about putting it up in the office, but there's not really a great spot for it there. And I think this would be pretty cool, just hanging something like right there and be in the background of all these shots. Though I'll probably have to stop reversing the camera so I can see myself right here. So the other update here is that I hate when I'm working on stuff on this table. Do you see that huge shadow? That is not great for my videos or even the shadow of my body right here. So I got some of these lights off Amazon, and these things are pretty bright for the price. So let's go ahead and turn this on. And then this is gonna be near impossible to do with one hand. So notice how that shadow is a lot less when I have this light mounted up to the ceiling there. So I think I'm going to mount this light and that light up there in this video, probably run a cord maybe up to the side and over to them right here. Shouldn't be too difficult, but that way this little area where I'm building rigs and stuff has much better lighting for you guys. Should make for a lot better content. And then we'll also get this mounted as well. What's going on with the farm itself? Another thing I want to talk about is the process of heating my house right now. Today is December, let's say 19th. I'm not actually sure the exact date. And at least in Kentucky, the weather continues to be hot and then cold, hot and then cold. And it's making it very challenging to keep my house the correct temperature without using any AC or any furnace. And to do that, I'm doing a couple different things, and I want to walk you guys through what I'm doing because I think I've learned some cool things to share that might make it a little easier for you guys to heat your house with crypto mining rigs. So first off, let's get these things installed, and then we'll check out my heating setup. So this light comes with a little power cable, and then it's got 4 holes in the ends here, or at least 2 holes. So we should just be able to mount like a chain or something up to the ceiling, and then I'll have to figure out the best way to kind of hide this power cord. Maybe I'll have it just go right behind the GPUs right there. That will probably look the best, or even maybe straight out back from it to behind the GPUs, and that will kind of hide it as well. So let's see what hardware came with this thing. Got a controller to turn it on and off, and then right here it looks like we've actually got some mounting type chains. So one chain, I would have thought it would have come with 2. I'll go ahead and plug this thing in so you guys can get an idea of what it actually looks like, but it is pretty sweet. So definitely pretty cool. If I can get it like right there, I'll be happy with that. So this did come with like little clips here. So should be able to clip these through each corner and then attach an end of the chain to it. And then I'll do this on both sides and basically just have this hang like this. I think that should work just fine. Now I can pull this little thing on the back off, and it makes it much more clear, not as opaque, so that's gonna look a lot better as well. Now, ideally, I could get this screwed into a stud. It's really not super heavy. Now that's gonna be too low, so I need this more like that maybe. But even that might be too low. I kind of want this. I may have to just cut this chain so I have 2 shorter ones, because I do want to hang it like probably about this height. So yeah, let's see if we can cut this chain. Okay. All right, let's see how that works now. I think it's slightly at an angle, so I may need to fix that. And the color doesn't come through on camera that good. If I drop the brightness, you can see it a lot better. I went ahead and put a level on this, and it's actually totally level, so I'm not gonna mess with it. I am going to try to send this cord back through these boxes and then bring it down to here so that we can plug it in down there with minimal cord mess. So let's see if I can get this back here relatively easily. Probably just need to take these things down for right now. There we go. Say that looks pretty good. Let's move on to these lights. All right, just quick last look at this. I think that actually looks pretty sick where it's at right there. So almost just looks like it's kind of hovering in the air. Not bad. All right, so let's take a look at these lights. What is the plan here? I've got an extension cord right here that I ran over with the lawnmower. So the good news is I can still use this. I'll plug this into the outlet, and then this end I can actually wire to these little ends and then just put some wire nuts on here. So I'll wire that to one end of this, and then these come with a little like jumper cable right here that I'll wire from the other end to the other end of this, and then therefore I just have that one extension cord that powers one, that one powers the other, and I'm planning on just having them one right there and then one right there, because obviously when we tested earlier, one on its own is not necessarily enough, but that will make any sort of filming on this table way better. Going to be way less shadows. That always annoys me. Have to set up this light to try to make it a little better, but still, you still get the shadows. So let's get on with this. So first thing we need to do is unravel this cord and figure out, because I still have the socket end on here, so I need to get rid of this end. So do some untangling here and make sure that I have a long enough plug side, because that's what we're going to be using. Hey, let's go. The socket is the much shorter end. That's it right there. So this will basically go to the trash. And then honestly, I'm probably going to cut this much further because I definitely don't need all of this. I'm only going from that plug up to the ceiling. But I won't cut it yet. I'll see how much I need and then go ahead and cut it. So for now, we'll just toss this over here. And then let's get these lights set up. So this end is going to take the wired connection right here. And then does this end have a plug? It does. This will take the little chaining cord. And these lights were only like, let's say $30, and I wish I remembered the lumens on them, but they're very strong. So super good deal. I will have a link to these down below. These would be good for honestly any sort of like shop or anything. So let's discuss how we're gonna mount these. These have little metal brackets here that clip onto the bottom like so. And so basically I'm just gonna screw these into the roof and then be able to take the light and just stick it up in there and it should hold. Now I am going to use these drywall anchors to make it a little more sturdy, but other than that, it should be relatively easy. I just need to try to get those brackets to where they're straight so my lights aren't way cockeyed. Now these certainly don't need to be perfectly straight because you guys are basically never going to see them. But I would like it to be relatively good. So I think I'm just going to screw one in and then basically judge the other one. So get these drywall anchors in first. Okay, let's see if that worked right. Let's take the plastic off here. So there it is. I got this on fisheye, but straight enough for me. And now we'll do one more, probably right here. And then we should have some amazing light for this area right here. I'd say that's pretty damn straight for just eyeballing them. So now we need to wire this end up, hook that wire up to that end, maybe zip tie this a bit so it's not such a long wire because it doesn't need to be long. And then we'll turn it on and see just how bright this area gets. Just gonna go ahead and cut this right here just so I've got some extra and I can always tuck it back up in there if I need to. So now let's get my wire strippers. Probably should have done this part before I came up here, but okay, nice clean desk. Let's plug this in and hopefully nothing blows up. Hey, look at that. So much fewer shadows. This is gonna be way better to do like product shoots. Awesome. All right guys, I will give you one last little look of this. So I've got this and LED sign hooked up to this switch right here. And you can see that is what we're looking at. And it makes it much easier to get in close, high quality shots here. It's gonna be nice to have those lights. So I know I said I was gonna discuss the heating of my house, but this video's kind of dragged on and I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. Let me know down below for next time though, what questions do you have about heating your house with crypto mining? And I'm gonna try to answer basically all of those questions in my next video. Overall, I think we got a lot of good stuff done in this video. It's a lot brighter down here now. Super nice. So I'll see you guys next time. Check out these two videos on the way out. Peace.